Hi, I'm Emma and I have type 1 diabetes. I was diagnosed when I was 3, so for me I can't remember not having it, so I have always lived with diabetes. Every day of my life I've lived with diabetes. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you my story. So I was diagnosed young and my parents controlled my blood sugars for me when I was growing up. And then when I reached high school, things kind of fell by the wayside because I was having to take control, and at the same time I didn't want to have diabetes. I wanted to be like everybody else and normal, and I didn't want it. So my control got worse, and then I suffered a couple of bereavements and my control got worse again, and I began to suffer with mental health problems, and that went on for 3 or 4 years, and I eventually hit rock bottom and overdosed and found myself in hospital. I have to stress it was not just diabetes that made me feel that I had to do that. There were lots of factors, but diabetes was one of them. And when I woke up in the hospital the next day, I felt completely different. I think for all that time when I'd been ill, I was waiting on someone coming along and fixing things for me. But of course that wasn't going to happen, and when I woke up that day, I realised that, but it was a good thing, and I felt empowered. I felt only I can do this and I will do it. I am not doing this to myself anymore. And since that day I've never looked back. I've worked hard on lots of areas of my life, but on my diabetes in particular, and my control has got so much better since then, and my quality of life as a result is much better. And the moral of the story really is you can do this. But living with diabetes is still hard, and there are days where I feel like I just can't do it any longer, and I just want to take off my insulin pump and throw it away and not do it anymore. But of course I can't do that, and I have to keep going. So I still test my blood sugar and I still take my insulin, and I just work through it, push through those bad days. But there are good days with diabetes too, and on the good days you'll feel like you could conquer the world because you've cracked it and your blood sugars have been within range all day, and you think, yes, I've finally done it, and it's as a result of your hard work that you're on target, and it feels great on those days. Unfortunately, they are not very regular, to be honest. Well, for me anyway, they're not very regular. And all in all, diabetes is a hard condition to live with. But it's not impossible to live with it. In fact, it's more than possible, and in a lot of ways it makes you stronger, and you are stronger than you think. I've learnt that I am stronger than I think. I can do a lot more than I think I can, and diabetes reminds me of that every day, because I have to keep working at it every day, and I do, and that is strength, and you will have that strength. You can do this.